It's just after midnight. The entire village is asleep. Or at least, trying to be. Outside, the wind has been getting stronger for hours. The trees sway violently. Bamboo fences creak. Loose metal roofs rattle softly in the dark. And for some reason, nobody feels comfortable tonight. Then you hear it. Far away at first, a strange sound carried by the wind. The sound echoes across the village. Not quite human, not quite animal, just loud enough to make everyone stop what they're doing and listen. A dog starts barking, then another. Then suddenly, all the dogs go silent. You walk toward the window, carefully, trying not to wake anyone else. And that's when you see it. Something moving above the trees. A dark shape floating through the night sky. Slowly, silently. Like a coffin drifting through the air. The next morning, people will start lighting fires outside their homes. Nobody will leave after sunset. And everyone will be asking the same question. Did LAMPOR return? Tonight, we are going to talk about LAMPOR, the flying coffin. Welcome to the podcast you can't unhear. Indonesia is full of ghost stories. Every region has its own warnings. Its own creatures lurking in forests, rivers, mountains, and old villages. But LAMPOR feels different somehow. Because unlike many legends, LAMPOR isn't tied to one haunted house, or one cursed road, or one specific victim. LAMPOR moves, traveling from village to village, appearing unexpectedly, like something passing through, something ancient, something nobody wants to encounter. The legend was especially famous during the 1960s. Back then, many communities across Java took the stories very seriously. People spoke about LAMPOR in whispers. Children were told not to go outside after dark. Doors were locked early. Families stayed together at night because nobody wanted to be caught outside when LAMPOR arrived. The word LAMPOR roughly translates to noise, commotion, disturbance. And honestly, that name alone tells you a lot. Because according to the stories, you hear LAMPOR before you see it. In central Java, some people believe LAMPOR is connected to a supernatural procession, a massive unseen parade moving across the island. The troops of Nyai Roro Kidul, the Queen of the Southern Sea, travelling toward Mount Merapi or the Yogyakarta Palace. People describe hearing horses, marching, shouting, metal clanging, voices moving through the darkness, even though no one can actually see the procession itself. In East Java, the stories become much darker. LAMPOR isn't a procession. It's a creature. Or perhaps many creatures. Ghosts carrying coffins through the night, searching for victims. And according to the stories, when LAMPOR takes someone, they don't always come back. If they do return, they're often confused, disoriented, unable to explain what happened, almost as if part of them was left behind somewhere. People describe LAMPOR in different ways. Some say it appears as black smoke, shaped vaguely like a human body. Others say it resembles a giant pokong, wrapped, floating, drifting silently through the darkness. But the image most people remember is the coffin. A coffin moving through the air, sometimes carried by invisible figures, sometimes floating entirely on its own, searching, waiting, looking for someone to carry away. Then there's the strangest part of the legend. LAMPOR often appears during times of disease, epidemics, mass outbreaks, periods when people are already frightened, already vulnerable, already expecting death. And that's where things become fascinating, because suddenly the folklore starts feeling connected to real human fears. Imagine a village decades ago. No internet, no television, no understanding of why people are suddenly getting sick. Every week, somebody dies. Then another. Then another. At night, strong winds begin blowing from the south. People hear strange sounds. Animals start behaving differently. Fear spreads faster than the illness itself. And somewhere during all of that, stories about LAMPOR begin appearing. Not because people are stupid, but because human beings desperately need explanations for things they don't understand. That's what makes folklore survive. Not because it's irrational, but because it gives shape to fear. Then something interesting happened. Decades later, LAMPOR started going viral again. Videos began appearing online. Photos, stories, witness accounts. People claiming they had seen something floating above villages at night. One video showed what appeared to be a coffin suspended in the darkness. Another showed a strange object moving rapidly through the air. Millions of people watched, shared, debated, argued. Whether those videos were real or not almost doesn't matter, because the reaction was real. The fear was real. The stories were real. Suddenly, a legend from the 1960s was alive again. And even now, no one can fully explain what it is. One thing I find fascinating about LAMPOR is the fear from the anticipation. Whether LAMPOR is real or not, when someone claims that they see it, they immediately fall into the psychological trap that they're going to get sick and die. Are they sick beforehand? Or is it the fear that drives these people mad and then get sick from that? Or were they chosen by LAMPOR? Whatever it is, if I woke up at 1 a.m, heard something outside my house, opened the door, and saw nothing there, then later heard an odd sound carried by the wind, I don't think I'd be going back to sleep, especially if something that looked like a coffin was drifting above the trees. Sleep tight tonight, guys. I'll see you on the next episode of the podcast You Can't Unhear.